So good morning or afternoon, depending on what time you're listening to this podcast, and welcome to Do Geese Have Udders, the show where we ask the unanswered and answer the unasked, looking at news and online stuff too. I'm Michael Gooch and joined by my good friend Matthew Thompson. You alright, mate?
Can you give me a lift home?
Good, let's start the show. Hello, Matt.
Hello,
Back
Michael.
again.
Yeah.
Back again, and there's something very special about today. Something different compared to previous episodes. Do you know what that is, Matt?
No.
It's very cold.
Yes, it is
It's
freezing.
It's absolutely freezing. We're actually in multiple layers. We are trying to keep our feet moving because we are very cold.
Yeah, I'm trying not to move at all because my coat rustles. So I've got to try my best to keep still but stay warm.
Just got to sort of like vibrate, just like
Yeah.
really slowly.
Just get my electric blanket. That'll sort me out right out.
Why was your electric blanket? That would have been a fantastic thing to bring today. Why didn't you bring it?
Because I walked.
So
I
you
didn't
just
drive
didn't
this
want to
time.
walk down the street with a blanket wrapped around you. There's nothing weird about that.
Yeah, but then I have a coil behind me as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you've got to plug it in.
Well, you could put it in your pocket. That'd just be a sensible thing to do.
Yeah, it's quite a long coil. Put it in multiple pockets. Use it as a belt. I could wrap it as a cape. Have a little lasso as the wire.
Yeah, that famous Western superhero, Electric Blanket Man, who fights crime with a plug socket on the end of a cable attached to his cape.
Yeah, but when he plugs it in, that's when his powers come through. He starts getting warm very slowly.
Let's get on to Marvel. See if they'll. It might be more of a Warner Bros. Type of thing. They could do a really dark and gritty storyline.
A man fused with electric blanket saves the world.
I'm looking forward to it.
What would be his nemesis? Or his villain? Of electric blanket man?
Just water.
Just water.
Just water. That's the name of the villain. The villain's
Water.
name is just water.
Hydration man, whichever one's that. I think that's from
I mean,
Marvel.
Hydro Man already
Hydro Man,
exists.
yeah, that one.
He's in the Spider-Man universe. No, he's in the Marvel universe, but he was in the Spider-Man Far From Home.
I haven't seen that.
Have you not seen it yet?
No.
That's quite a good one, actually.
But yeah, I've seen Spider-Man Into the Multiverse.
That was very good.
Yeah, Spider-Verse, sorry.
We're looking forward to episode 2. Episode 2, I mean, the second film 2.
Yeah, the
film
second
2.
one.
2022, I think it's coming out, actually.
Is it? That's quite soon for films.
I mean, it's like 3 years away.
I mean, if you look at Pixar, they release films every 6 to 8 years, or a long time.
Oh, what? Pixar originals? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like very recently, they did their trailers for Soul and Onward, 2 very original Pixar films.
Yep, they were. But back to Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
The Spider-Verse, I quite liked it. I liked how it was filmed like a comic book.
The
Not even filmed,
animation was superb.
made. Yeah, like a comic book, which was very unique and it standed out pretty well.
Do you think the second one would do just as well or better?
I think it will. Because
Do you know who they're
Thanks.
introducing to it? They're introducing
Spider-Man.
Japanese Spider-Man.
So yeah, Spider-Man.
Have you ever seen Japanese Spider-Man?
I'm guessing it's Spider-Man, but his eyes are sideways.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know.
no.
Or is he like anime Spider-Man?
No, he's just like a really bizarre version of Spider-Man. He like does random dances and like
That's racist on its
kung
own.
fu. He's not racist.
He's like Spider-Man, but he does.
No,
kung
he's
fu.
not. He's not like a Japanese. No, it's just like Spider-Man, but in Japan. He's not a Japanese person playing Spider-Man. Well, he probably is actually if he's in
Yeah.
Japan. But no, Matt, no.
Nah.
I do recommend you look into it. I might show you some videos of him later. He's very entertaining.
Maybe.
Oh, Matt, it is the last week of November at the minute.
Is it?
So not only are we getting very close to Christmas, but we are coming
And
to the
payday.
end. Payday, yes. But we are coming to the end of Movember.
Yes.
How's Movember been for you, Matt?
I don't let the internet tell me what to do. That's my answer.
Have you not even tried growing a beard? I'm sure we discussed this when we had Will on.
Growing a beard. Yeah, definitely growing a beard. That's what I thought.
Yeah, Movember, Matt, not the other one.
Oh, yeah. Growing a beard. I did, but then I shaved because I got fed up with it. Basically,
You didn't even let me see it.
No, I got annoyed with it.
Can you grow a good moustache? Probably
Yeah,
not.
it can grow. I could probably grow a goatee if I truly tried.
What do you think of my attempt, Matt, this year?
I don't want to move because I'll rustle, but I'll make an attempt.
I'll lean into you, Matt.
Yes.
It's better than last year.
I mean,
It's not great.
It's not peach fuzz. I'll give you that. It's not peach fuzz.
No, it's growing better. But do you think I should keep trying to go on for the rest of the year, or just as soon as
why
it hits?
not? Why not? What you
Really?
got to lose? Yeah, why not?
What have I got to lose, Matt? Everything.
Will G's not around to question other people's facial hair.
Of course, because at this point in time, he is off. If you haven't listened to our previous episodes with him, go and give it a listen. Will, good friend of ours, and the only other guest we've had so far on the show, because he's the only one that's been about, has gone on holiday to multiple countries. He's going to be away for Christmas.
I think Asia.
He has. I can't remember where he's stopping off first, but I messaged him on the Sunday, and he left on the Saturday. And I said, how's your travels been? And he says all he's seen so far are airports. So he's having a whale of a time. He might not even have internet where he is now, so he might not even be able to listen to this. But Will, we are thinking of you, and we hope you enjoy your travels.
I've just asked him to share his location so we can get an update.
Wonderful.
Where he is.
You're fully aware it's probably like 4 o'clock in the morning wherever he is, right?
Well, it's been delivered, and that's a good sign. So.
He said that. He said because we do midnight mass every year, or as we call it, midnight mess.
Yeah.
Where we do have a few bevs, then go to church because we are very committed to religion. And he can't make it this year. And we said, well, it's fine. We'll live stream it for him. And he said that's fine. He'll just have to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning in order to see it. So
it'll be fine. It's Christmas.
Yeah, spending time with the family. We're not related, but
Yeah, no homo.
I'll tell you what I've got here, Matt.
I don't know.
Is something that you found a little while ago in this shed, and you found it literally as we were finishing an episode, so we didn't get to talk about it at all.
I made 2 copies when I was younger.
Yep. Are you fully aware of what this is in my hand, Matt?
It is a movie script written by Darius, Tannis and Greg, who will be on next, and we will ask him questions about this script.
He definitely might not be on next week's episode, but we are definitely
definitely
going to be getting him on board.
Yeah, he will definitely be here.
And I distinctly remember this was a script which we all wanted to film something because we were all in Scouts. Most of us still kind of are.
Yeah.
And we had this idea for a film, and so Darius went away and he wrote this film script. I can see it's got all of our names on it. It's written out like a script. It's fantastic. It's got on the dates on the front. 2014 is when it was done.
Yeah.
It's
not very good.
Just over 5 years ago now, Matt, this script was written. Whereabouts are you? You play, Matt. Do you remember who you're meant to be playing?
No, I haven't got a clue. I've never read it.
Have you never read it?
I've never read it.
That's a lie. You must have read it.
Oh, maybe, but I don't remember it.
Well, of course
so
not, Matt. It was 5 years ago. You don't even remember what happened yesterday, Matt, let alone 5 years ago.
I do.
You play Private Bubbles.
If I remember, the one thing I do remember is my character. It doesn't appear, and then he's written in because Dad was like, "Oh wait, I've got to put him in." He forgot as a character.
Tell you what, when we have Darius on, if we get a few more people, we will read out, I think, the full episode. I mean, look, it's a good number of pages in that. It's called Kilo 87. I don't know why that's the name. If that was me, that's not a catchy name at all.
Well, that's what we can ask Darius.
Definitely.
You don't even need to have them all in the same room. You can just have each person record their bit like they do in an actual
It's directed by Eddie. We've not seen Eddie in a long time.
No.
He spent most of his time, I think, in Jordan. I could be wrong.
Yeah, he's dying.
It was written by Darius. Produced by Ben. Hello, Ben. He's definitely listening. He's a good friend of us. He's in Bournemouth at the minute.
What's up, Ben? Send me a thumbs up when you listen to this.
Yeah, and so all the drafts here, compiled from drafts dated 10th of the 10th, 2014, 12th of the 10th, 2014, 1st of the 11th, 2014. He went through a number of drafts with this. He aimed to get it right. Characters we had, Sergeant Miller, Private Johnson, that's a typical name, that. Private Bubbles was you, Matt. Private Goose was me. Then Terrorist 1 was... we didn't have an actor for Terrorist 1.
What, not yet?
No, it's just left blank.
Oh, yeah.
Terrorist 2, Jarder, whoever knows Jarder is, Drunk Pizza Guy, Patch, and Miller's wife was also not cast yet. What did it say at the bottom there, Matt?
I don't know, I can't move. For educational purposes only.
I like to think this is an educational...
Yeah, that was just if someone came across it, they would be like, oh, it's educational, let's not read it.
Yes, let me see if I can get to the first page of it. I think this will be very interesting.
Well, if this video gets 10 likes, we'll get everyone together and record it.
We've not got everyone together in about a year, Matt.
Yeah, we don't have to get them together, we can just record them.
Yeah, we'll do impressions.
or that.
This was absolutely fantastic. I've come a long way since writing scripts.
You didn't
like
write that,
this. No, but I was involved in production.
were you?
I'm pretty sure.
I can ask Darius. He's going to be on the show.
Sorry, is Darius a reliable source?
Yeah,
Is he
well,
really a reliable source?
I feel like you're lying, and I'm going to call you out on the next podcast. Stay tuned.
Okay. Oh, but that hit me as a nostalgia. That was fantastic.
Can I say no one's actually seen the script
No,
in paper copy because no one ever wanted to.
Well, no, I remember being sent a copy, but that was years before I even had
Yeah.
Facebook and probably my own email address. So
Yeah, it was ages ago.
I've never seen a hard copy of it, let alone in a binder.
Yeah,
It's wonderful. How on earth it wound up in here?
Oh, it's
and
came
has
from my
been-
house.
Oh, well, that's why then, isn't it?
If you look, it's actually made out of wool. Before it didn't have the binder. It's made out of wool with lumps in it.
Oh, well, you mean the tassel thing?
Yeah,
that
because it
was
wasn't
holding
always
it
in the
together.
binder.
Yeah, so it wasn't staples or paper clips or anything. It was just wool.
Yeah, that's how I did it. I
It's
made it out of
wonderful.
wool.
It's absolutely fine. Oh, yeah, like there's a massive clump of it at the back. I didn't even see that.
I've been making cat toys from some wool.
Really?
Yeah, for my cat.
What are they? Are they just literally balls of wool?
Yeah,
or
they're
have you
literally
been doing
balls.
knitting or anything?
And some of them are balls with strands coming off, like all wrapped together, nice and tight and tied off.
Yeah, I'm
She
sorry.
loves
I've just been reading this. I've just seen what my last line really was going to be in this,
What is
and it was just Jesus Christ, what a mess.
What a mess.
Oh dear. I wonder if we should not only record an episode of this, Matt, or the reading of this, but film it with us as all adults.
Yeah, I mean we're not adults now.
We are adults.
Young adults.
How old are you?
I don't want to say.
My birthday recently, Matt. I've got a beard now and everything.
Yeah, how
Or is
many
it-
views this gets is how old I am.
That's weird.
I'm going to be like 12.
I thoroughly enjoyed that read, Matt.
Thank you to all the fans that's out there. You're very loyal to us and we like that. If you're just in the library doing your work, just subscribe. That's it.
That's for you. That's
If
the
no one's in the
message, is it?
library, don't subscribe.
Okay. If you're anywhere else, just go to the library and then subscribe.
But yes, I would love to record it.
We'll work on it, Matt. We'll work on it. Matt, I tell you what, it is getting very chilly in here because I'm now moving about trying to just keep the blood flowing in my body. What are your three words of advice for keeping warm? In 3 words, Matt, how should I stay warm?
Layers,
That's one. Good job.
food.
Yep.
Cuddles. There we go.
Layers, food, and cuddles.
Yeah.
Get that on a shirt, Matt.
Best way to stay warm.
Fantastic. So we've got layers on, Matt.
Yes. Well,
Oh,
for some reason you got
yes.
your jacket unzipped. I don't understand why.
Well,
And your
I can,
fly.
So I can. Oh, sorry. So I can move a bit more freely. My jacket, I mean the flies, not. So we've got layers, got food. Where's the
Yeah.
Where's the cuddles, Matt?
I'm injured.
Where's
So.
the cuddles, Matt? Oh, well, I'm just gonna freeze to death now, aren't I?
Alright, come here, mate. Come here. Come here.
There we go. There we go. Oh, that's wonderful. That was
Michael, can you not enter me, please?
That was. Oh, that's weird, wasn't it? It was a very weird experience. You're disgusting. To quote William, you're a disgusting creature, man.
Disgusting.
Absolute creature. Matt, a genuine bit of advice now from you. Obviously, I'm at university. I've got many friends at university, all of which are doing their.
Will doesn't call it university, but sure.
Yeah, he doesn't. He calls it a glorified college.
There you go.
At least I go to a university, Matt.
Oh, oof.
And so,
He's like
so
an
a lot of
going
people
college.
now are
Yeah.
writing their dissertation.
That's nice.
Be the longest essay they've ever written, Matt. What's going to be your advice to them whilst they're writing it, or how to move forward, without getting distracted? Because I went to uni today, and
Yeah.
I was going to pop to Tesco's or other retailers to buy my lunch, and I bumped into a friend who had been at university already for a couple of hours,
Yeah.
and she didn't want to go to Tesco's, but she went there because she was procrastinating. And so she was buying a sandwich just to
Yeah.
get out of having to do some more work. So how to avoid that, Matt? How to focus and knuckle down?
Well, since you answered the question, I'm just going to say don't do that.
Is that it?
Yeah.
People at home now, Matt, are probably listening to this, wanting some words of advice whilst they're writing their dissertation. Show some encouragement to them, Matt. How are you going to encourage them?
Do your best.
There you go.
The best there ever was.
No, don't start doing the Pokemon theme. Don't. Hey, thanks for listening to our podcast. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future episodes. And why not follow us on Twitter too, because I don't really know why, but there might be some behind the scenes stuff and info about any future shows, link in the description below. Got a question that you think needs a proper answer or maybe has yet to even be asked? Drop it in the comments below and we might include it in a future episode. Until next time.